Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing the perfect palette tag. I'm obsessed with this tag. I just think it's really informative and I love seeing all the different palettes and the reasons why people love them or hate them or use them a lot or don't really use them, and it's just a really fun tag. So I am going to list all the questions down below in case you want to film this video as well. And I actually don't have a repeat. I've noticed in a lot of the videos some girls will mention the same palette for a couple answers. I made sure that I didn't do that, so hopefully you liked the video. Thumbs up if you do like it. Let me know in the comments down below if there are any other tags you would like to see me film so I can do them for you guys, and I'm just gonna get started. Okay, so there are 8 questions, and the first one is the best packaging, and I'm going off of what I think looks the prettiest, I guess. Not necessarily like functionality, even though this is functional, but I am going with the Sultry Sunset palette by Tarte. The reason I'm saying this is best packaging is just because, first of all, it's pretty small. I mean, it's way smaller than the size of my hand. Granted, I do have very massive hands, long fingers, but it's pretty small. I love the gold. I'm obsessed with the color gold in everything, and home decor and jewelry and everything. So the gold and the hot pink I just love. So I feel like this packaging is sleek, it's compact, it would be good to travel with, it's small, and inside you actually get a huge array of colors. So even though it is so small, I mean, you could do a smoky eye, a neutral eye, pretty much everything with these colors, and they're very, very beautiful. So all around, I'd say this is a beautiful packaging and a really good palette. Question 2 is the palette with the best color payoff. I would definitely say Urban Decay, not necessarily just the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, but I have the original Naked for a different answer for one of these questions. So just Urban Decay eyeshadows in general absolutely have the best color payoff, but not like you guys already haven't seen this a billion times, but that is what this looks like. I mean, the color payoff, I'm going to show you, is intense. I mean, these shadows are, even the light colors, intensely pigmented. Before I started making YouTube videos and things like that, I was all about MAC eyeshadows, even though I still love them. I thought they were like the best and no one could compete, but honestly I think Urban Decay is way better all around. They're really creamy, extremely pigmented. They're just my favorite eyeshadows in general, so yeah, Urban Decay. Okay, next is most versatile. I haven't seen anyone actually mention their own MAC palettes in any of these tags that I've watched, but I wanted to mention this even though it's a palette that I've created myself. I think it is the most versatile because I can just put in any shadows I want to put into this palette and pop the ones out that I'm not using, put other ones in, so it's very versatile. I can kind of custom create my own palette, and I use these colors a lot. This is my absolute favorite MAC palette that I have. Just has a bunch of neutral colors, and I love bronze eyeshadow. They're my favorite. I also like these berry tones. This is just my favorite MAC palette, and it's very versatile because I feel like I can create lots of different combinations, like combine different shadows with other shadows and make a lot of different looks. Even though they're all neutral, that's like my favorite colors to wear. I just feel like it is versatile, and I love the fact that you can create these palettes yourself and they can be completely custom. So I wanted to mention my neutral MAC palette that I made. Next is your palette that is the best for traveling. I would say the Too Faced Natural Eye palette, just because overall it's a pretty tiny palette and I like natural eyes, natural eye colors, and it pretty much has everything, whether you want to go super neutral and just want like a little bit of a shimmer on your eye, or you want to do like a medium tone, which is usually what I do, usually like golds and bronzes and stuff like that, or if you want to take it super deep, do a smoky eye. I feel like it's a really good thing. You could literally just pack this or a Naked palette. I could honestly answer all of these with the Naked palette, besides my biggest regret and least used, because I use it so much, but we're getting to that. But besides the Naked palette, it's just really small, great for traveling. This is really all you would ever need if you were going on a vacation or something. Just take this if you're into natural looks like I am. So I would say this is definitely really, really nice for traveling. Okay, next is Biggest Regret, and it's another MAC palette that I created myself. It's not even full, but this is definitely my biggest regret because I purchased so many shadows that I literally never ended up wearing. So completely, I know it's a self-made palette, but I regret this. I truly regret this. So I'm going to show you the colors. I have this teal and blue. I actually did use the blue in a smoky eye one time. I didn't film it, but I actually liked how it looked, but I don't like how it looks on me anymore. I think maybe because I changed my hair or something. And then I have green. I went through a green phase where I thought because my eyes are hazel, I'm gonna make them look even more green, and that didn't happen. And I know they look like black on camera, but they're not. And I just don't like the greens. And then I do love purples. This one I actually just depotted, that's why I did use it a lot. But I do love purples, but I bought these like ridiculously like bright and very pale purples that just don't look flattering on me as eyeshadows, so don't use those. And then I bought like a yellow. Who wears the yellow? I don't know why I did that, but I do like this dark purple even though I never really use it. So I bought all these eyeshadows and kind of just put them in this palette and tucked it away and never use it. So I totally regret purchasing those shadows. If I could have my money back and buy something else for those, I would totally want that. So that's my biggest regret. Okay, next is best color names. I would say the Nude Tude palette by The Balm. I love this palette. It's Nude Tude, so it's kind of like attitudes are the names of the shadows. So it has like sassy, stubborn, selfish, sophisticated, sultry, standoffish, serious, sleek, silly, sexy, snobby. So I just think the names are super cute, and not only are the names super cute, the actual palette is so super cute. It has all of these little like pinup girls, and then each shadow kind of covers up her body. So I just think it's super cute, and I love the names, and yeah, I just had to pick this one for that category. Okay, so next is least used, and mine would be the Urban Decay Anniversary palette. It's like silver and it has the purple and the chunky letters. I don't want to like blind you guys with the light, but it's least used just because the colors aren't very wearable. Granted, this was a gift and I feel really bad for the person who bought it for me, but you know, it's a beautiful eyeshadow palette. There are gorgeous colors in this palette, but 90% of them are just colors I don't wear. But I mean, I'll just show you guys. So I don't want to like blind you this way, but the entire middle row is just really bright colors that I don't think look good on me. These are super dark colors, really pretty, especially these bronzes. These ones are just a little too dark for me, and this is a really gorgeous row. I just hardly go into this palette because even though these colors are super pretty, I actually do want to start wearing these colors more as my lid shades. It just sucks because none of these are good highlight colors. Like this middle one, which is the lightest, is way too yellow for a highlight shade for like under my brows and stuff. So it just sucks that I do actually want to start using these as lid shades because they're so pretty, but I would have to go into like another palette for my highlight and even for my crease color maybe, because these are super dark. So it's just my least used palette. It was an amazing gift and I love it. I just hardly use it, but it does have beautiful colors. And lastly, number 8, your most used, most loved Desert Island palette is absolutely hands down the original Naked palette by Urban Decay. So I use this quite a bit. I will just show you. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the shadows are pretty much almost getting to being gone, but I just love this palette so much. It's a really warm palette. You can create any look that you want to, and it's just my absolute favorite. I use this almost every single day, whether I'm using it just for the shadows. Sometimes I'll use Buck, which is the matte brown. I'll use it on my eyebrows. I mean, I use this for one thing or another every single day. I absolutely love this. If you don't have it, I seriously recommend it. These colors are so pigmented, so creamy. It's the best. I cannot wait for the Naked 3 palette. It's all, I think it's like sold out everywhere, but I am totally getting it, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it when I get it. But this is seriously, like, I wanted to answer a lot of these for this, just because it's great for traveling. It is my most used. It has the amazing color payoff. I could have just answered this for like half the questions, but it's my absolute favorite palette, hands down, across the board. I love it so much, and I use it so much, and if you don't have it, ask for it for Christmas because it's amazing. So that concludes the perfect palette tag. I will have the names of these palettes down below if you're interested, and yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think, thumbs up if you did like the video, and let me know if there's any other tags you want to see me do, or let me know your favorite. Just let me know like your favorite and your least favorite, or like least used palettes. I think that'd be really interesting in the comments below. But I hope that you did like the video, and thank you for watching and subscribing, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!